and I'd like to hear some questions from you now.
Okay, so everyone, and question time. So who's gonna start first? Okay, raise your hands, please. Who want to start? Who wanna be a number one? First one. Okay, Chika.
Have you already decided to come to Japan when the war began?
So thank you for the question. When the war began, I originally didn't want to leave the country, so I was staying in Ukraine. But then when the situation got pretty hard, I had to leave, and I went to Bulgaria. And so I stayed there for a couple of months with my mom. And then the Japanese University of Economics contacted us, wrote us, and made a suggestion that we can come to Japan and study. And so only then did I decide to come to Japan. It wasn't coming to Japan was a big dream for me. I have been dreaming of studying here, living here for a really long time, about 10 years, I think. So I accepted this proposition and came to Japan. So yeah, thank you for the question.
Thank you.
I also wanted to ask you a question. You said that you lived in Belgium. How was Belgium? What do you like about Belgium? Is it better than Japan, or is Japan better than Belgium?
It was very fun.
Which country? Which one, Japan or Belgium?
Which country do you like the best? Japan or Belgium?
I like Japan the best.
Oh, okay. What do you like about Japan?
I like Japanese food.
Japanese food, okay. What is your favorite Japanese food?
My favorite Japanese food is osechi.
Oh, I think I heard about this. Can you explain what that is? Is it fish? Is it meat? Or is it a set meal?
Please say it again.
Can you explain about the ingredients of this dish? Is it fish? Is it meat? What is it made of?
What is the osechi?
There are many kinds of food.
For example?
For example, fish, meat, black beans.
Wow.
So when do you eat osechi?
I eat osechi on New Year's Day.
Oh, so is it a tradition?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay, thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you very much.
Who's next? Hikaru?
Why did you fall in love in Japan when you were 13 years old?
Sorry, could you repeat the question, please?
Why did you fall in love Japan when you were 13 years old?
Oh, that's a really good question. So when I was 13, I started watching anime, mainly Studio Ghibli, if you know this one. And I got really inspired to draw my own illustrations. And so I was following some of the Japanese artists to get inspiration from. Afterwards, I started reading Japanese books, and so I felt that I fell in love with the Japanese culture. I liked what I read in the books about Japan. I watched a lot of videos about Japan, and suddenly I realized, I thought to myself that I want to come to Japan one day, and I started planning how, like, what it would be like coming here. So yeah, thank you for the question. I also wanted to ask you, so you said that you want to become a police officer.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any favorite movies about police officers that you like?
One time, please.
Okay. Did you watch any movies about police officers? Any films? Or anime or manga?
I like Kochikame, and it is a policeman manga.
Oh, okay. So there is a manga about police officers.
Yes.
Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you for the question and for the answer.
Thank you.
Next. Okay, Nina.
Where is the popular tourist spot in Ukraine?
Sorry, could you repeat that, please? One more time.
Where is the popular tourist spot in Ukraine?
What is the most popular sport in Ukraine?
No. Say it again. Nina, say it
Where-
again.
Where is the popular tourist spot in Ukraine?
Tourist
Sorry.
place.
The place?
Tourist place.
Where's the popular place for tourists?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. The popular place for tourists. I think that the most popular place for tourists in Ukraine is Kyiv or Lviv. So these are the most popular cities in Ukraine and the biggest one. Kyiv is famous for its architecture, for a lot of churches all around the city. So I think we have some really beautiful churches, and tourists who come to visit Kyiv, they first of all go and search for those churches. Also, I think that Kyiv is famous for spacious squares. So like the streets, for example, they're very clean, very long. And so in Kyiv, we have the longest street, which is called Khreshchatyk Street. And it is mainly preserved for pedestrians. So only people can walk on it, not cars. And I think it's one of the popular places to visit for tourists as well. Thank you for the question. And I also wanted to ask, have you ever been to the Disneyland?
Yes, I have. I have been to Disneyland.
Okay, how many times have you been to the Disneyland?
I have been to Tokyo Disneyland 20 times.
20? 20 times? Wow, that's great. Wow, I'm really jealous of you because I went to the Tokyo Disneyland only once, but I loved it. It was so great and it was so fun. Do you know that Disney also makes not only cartoons, but also films with actors?
Once again, please.
Okay, do you know that Disney makes movies, not only cartoons, like animated cartoons? but also movies with actors, real people.
Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to tell you that there are a lot of Disney movies, and if you are interested in Disney, you might want to watch some of them. For example, I think next year there will be a movie about The Little Mermaid. Do you know the cartoon, The Little Mermaid?
Once again, please.
Okay. Do you know the Disney cartoon called The Little Mermaid?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I-
okay.
No mermaid.
Okay. Do you like it?
Yes, I do. I like it.
Okay, great. Thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you.
Okay, and Shiryu?
Have you ever played the trombita?
No, actually, sadly, I haven't played the trombita. I think I only played sopilka, which is, remember the second video I showed you of different musical instruments? So sopilka is, well, a type of instrument which looks like a stick, a long stick, and so you play it like that. So I played this kind of instrument when I was a child, but I'm not well at playing any musical instruments, in particular Ukrainian ones. So yeah. Shiryu, do you play any musical instruments?
I have played the piano
Wow, okay.
and recorder.
Recorder. Okay. Wow, that's great. I'm really jealous of you because I can't play anything. So I also wanted to ask you, why do you like PE? Why is it your favorite subject?
Because it was fun for me to move my body
Oh,
and I can run very fast.
wow, great. Okay, thank you so much for the answer.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
You said that before you came to Japan, you stayed in somewhere for a couple of months. Where was it?
Yeah, Bulgaria.
Oh, Bulgaria. Okay,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
your mom.
Yes.
And where is your mom right now?
She's still in Bulgaria.
Mhm.
She has moved, well, she rents a house of her own and she lives there in the, well, central part of the country.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and last question. Who wanna have a question? Okay, Hikaru.
Do you have any Russian friends?
Nowadays, I don't have any Russian friends. However, my father has a friend who is Ukrainian but lives in Russia. Thank you for the question.
I see.
So one more person who wanna ask some question. Okay, Chika.
And last week, my brother talked with you, so I know your Japanese is so well. How long have you been studying Japanese?
Thank you so much. This means a lot. And your English is very, 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 very well too. I have been studying Japanese for about 4 years now, I think. I began to study it when I was in high school, and then I entered a university which specializes in different languages, and so I studied it for 2 more years before I came to Japan. But thank you so much for the compliment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, so thank you, Katerina, and we have to say thank you in Ukrainian. Do you remember? Thank you. How do you say?
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, not English.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good, Chica. Good job. So you have to say thank you to Katrina, okay? All right, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you.
Katrina.
Дякую.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And also one more. How do you say see you?
So you say bye.
Bye-bye. Okay,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.